What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Cage Fury FC 145, Lewis versus Orozco. Main card started just a few minutes ago. It was supposed to start in 5 minutes, but there's been so many cancellations on the card, in which we will get to later after this fight here. So they started a little bit earlier. So shout out to Half Dead Frank letting me know in the live chat that this started. We are in the third round of the Tyler Berger versus Jeremiah Delgado fight. And oh, how the tides have turned, ladies and gentlemen. The young Jeremiah Delgado almost submitted in the second round, was able to come back and actually end that second round strong. And here we are in the third. So we will do focused play-by-play commentary, reaction, interaction with all the amazing folks in the live chat throughout this entire stream, and very much more focused play-by-play in the next few fights here. But we are keeping tabs on what's going on right now, which is the young Jeremiah Berger doing very well. Or sorry, Jeremiah Delgado doing very well against the wrestling heavy Berger. He's got some good jiu-jitsu as well, which we saw. Going for the takedown was a Berger. Delgado with the stuff. The real Oregon gangster is Tyler Berger. I feel like that's a shot at like Chael Sonnen. Two minutes and 51 seconds remaining in this third round. We'll get to the chat here in a sec, guys. And big shout out to everyone who hung out with us throughout the freaking Champions. The Champions, not Champions League, but freaking Champions stream. Kings Champions. Hey, what's up, Dougie? Good to see you. Good to see you. Some moke him if you got him. She's a Leafs fan, but she makes sure Cage Fury starts at the correct scheduled time. That's good. That's good, but I'm still going to have to pass. Emotional 209. I do like this game, though. This is going to be a fun one. 205, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I know. I'm happy for Tony. Oh, and a low blow. Berger with a low shot on Delgado. He apologizes to him right away. Right to the knob. Good to see you, my sack. Uno reverse after Uno reverse. All right? I'm the captain now. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Guys, by the way, I found out why your handles are popping up, not your usernames on Twitter or on YouTube. Literally, YouTube like just selected a few channels and went, "We're beta testing this on your channel," and just changed it. So there's no setting for me to reverse it. Where's this card tonight in Philly? It's in Atlantic City, New Jersey, actually. When is the Karli Joe fight? It is after this one. After this one. So coming up soon, as there's only 1 minute and 39 seconds left in this one, and we will focus on that one. Don't you worry. Oh, nice low kick by Delgado. 1 minute and 25 seconds. Walking forward is Berger. Delgado with a front kick. Oh, big left hand by Delgado. Right uppercut by Delgado. Delgado trying to set up another right uppercut. 110. Yeah, against apologies that the BKFC stream didn't go down, ladies and gentlemen. BKFC didn't even broadcast their event in Montenegro today because of rain issues. So it's just been a shit show all day. But Tony Ferguson won, so we're happy, right? Oh, step back left hand by Delgado. 50 seconds remaining. That makes sense. They always generally in Philly or South Jersey. Yep. Ryan Cafaro's there. If you guys haven't checked out the podcast with Ryan Cafaro, please do so. Oh, flying knee attempt by Delgado didn't land. He messaged me. He wants to come back on and talk about life as a champion now. Left hand by Delgado. Speaking of champions, LFA champ Richie Miranda, who fought in one of the best LFA fights of the year, if not the best fight of the year in LFA. Last weekend or the weekend before. He's jumping on the show Sunday. So anyone in our Discord and any exclusive members, I will be making a post here after this stream, and I want you guys to send me your questions. Big left by Delgado. And that is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry we started this one late. They started this one early. We will be covering the rest of the card very, very closely. A little bit of damage between the eyes of Berger as well. Is he going to get in the cage? Hey, what's up, Hockey from Home? No worries, Hockey from Home. No worries. Nice. And I do think he's going to take this one. You got all the champs. So I will make a post, like I said, for members, because every podcast that we do, whether it was with, because even in Alvin Guzzi Hinz's episode, the last segment of the podcast is listener questions. So next up, promoter Hockey from Home. You should watch our MMA fight, Isha. It was an intense one. Wait, Hockey from Home, you were in an MMA fight? Please tell me you fought Hank the Tank. Please tell me you fought Hank the Tank.
Look, you just got smacked. Did that hurt?
Fuck you, you bitch.
All right, we are awaiting the official decision, ladies and gentlemen. Between you and your buddy. By the way, the Golden Flash, Jeremiah Delgado, seemingly winning his pro debut. As an amateur, he went 4-0. Dude, the crowd's going crazy. Hockey straight up had a backyard fucking MMA brawl, ladies and gentlemen. The buddy that is going to murder you is going to do a guillotine show. You guys see what I got to deal with here? St. Paul Steel. I need that Steel sponsorship again. You see, I got a window with no bars. Hockey from Home. She going to be breaking through that window, St. Paul Steel. For about a year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half. It was like 16 months or 18 months. I had a St. Paul Steel sponsorship. And they provided me with bars on my window. But now, Hockey from Home, she could just freaking lasso her way through that fucking window. Let's see the video. Hockey, that's too easy of a payday for me. They taken a while to get the decision for this one. Were the first two rounds that close? I missed the first round, but the second round I did see the comeback. All right, we're listening in.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Castro has the fight 29-28 for Berger.
Oh my God, the split decision. Split decision, 29-28 for each.
29-28, and your winner by split decision,
Jeremiah Delgado. Do you guys agree with that? I was just looking at your old podcast episodes. You do have a video about who's promoting it more, Dennis or Tyson Fury's dad. Didn't know you were on the Influencer Boxing Fan on the down low. I was a Tyson Fury's dad fan on the down low. He is a walking meme. You know what's funny though? Mystic, I didn't even watch that event, I don't think. I don't even think I watched that event. But I was a fan of his antics. I think he's a piece of shit. But I'm a fan of his antics. He's like not the best human, but I don't really want him to change for my entertainment. Kind of like Rob Ford, although rest in peace. Terrible thing to say now given how it all ended, but like at the time I was like, this guy's so fucked, but like how can you not love him? I got plenty to eat at home. Tyson Fury's dad's the man. Smoked in my J already. Guess I'll vape and hit an edible. Let's go. Tyson Fury and his dad were pretty great at a point. Is this CJI too? What's up, dude? Hog from home, share the fight. We want to watch it. Easy, so keeping you updated on the house situation. Oh, yes. So by October, these people not paying are going to owe us 20 grand. It's been that long. Dude, well, I hope you collect. Baseball bat in hand. Rights of charter and freedom in the other. Take back what's yours, brother. Fuck the renters union at that point. She's a Leafs fan, but exactly like Rob Ford. Also got plenty to eat at home. God. Rob Ford, man. Rest in peace. What a... Like, dare I say legend. Like, we will never see someone that polarizing in Canadian politics ever again. Now, Trump is a fucking crack pipe away from being close. But Rob Ford actually, like, cleaned up the economy and tightened a lot of... Ironically, tightened up a lot of criminal law in Toronto while he was... while he was soliciting prostitution and smoking crack with gangbangers in Toronto. I mean...
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Not my man, but my mayor. I'm going to have a joint every wrong pick I get. Let's go. Legend big time. My side, you said you met him, right? Jeez, that's a lot of moolah. Hockey, please send it. I will. I mean, I probably won't share it this stream, but maybe I share it the next one. Yes, this is the Jubilee fight. But I want to see the fight, Hog from home. The housing tribunal makes you wait months. It's crazy. It's why so many people in housing disputes go homeless because of their damn housing tribunal. Like, it's pretty bad in BC, but it's not that bad. Like, I don't know, like my family's had some rental properties before and they dealt with some fucking crazy people. But like, when push came to shove, I'm not gonna lie, we just kind of shoved them out. At the end of the day, we're like, fuck your shit. Get the fuck out of here. But again, I had I had people who were willing to help me do that. And it's, you know, and violence potentially could have ensued. And I don't like suggest that. Don Fry's a wild man, dude. Love Don Fry. Yeah, to Marley's game. He loved his fucking CFL and he loved his hockey. Dude. And during the winter, they'll send half of them to Vancouver. A tornado kick? An amateur did a tornado kick? Dude, we see the craziest kicks as in the IMAF. As an American, I think Rob Ford was the biggest Canadian politician here. Not even Jacques Chrétien. Who? It's like a dystopian war film. Yeah, bro, because I grew up like primarily on Vancouver Island, which is like you can live outside year round. It's that warm there. It's bad, dude. Like Hastings in Vancouver is literally like Skid Row or The Walking Dead. The picture of him reading the paper while driving is hilarious. Oh man, just you saw my Canada Day tribute to him. We have the second best Canadian of all time down here in Florida, Wayne Gretzky. We have the second best hockey player of all time in Wayne Gretzky. The best Canadian athlete of all time, in my opinion, is Terry Fox. Terry Fox is the greatest Canadian athlete of all time. No ifs, ands, or buts. I hear that East Hastings Street looks like it. Yes, and you know what I used to do in high school? So in high school, to go to Vancouver Canucks games or big concerts in Vancouver, because I lived on the island and the big bands and the big hockey team wasn't there, I'd have to find a hostel to stay at where I didn't need a credit card. And at like 16, 17, 18, we used to get some beers, and after the game or concert, we'd play a game. It was called the Hastings Run. You want to know what the rules of the game were? Run down fucking 9 or 10 blocks down East Hastings, and whoever was alive by the end of the run was the winner. Now, we had no casualties. Everybody won. We didn't have any losers. But it was a pretty fucked up game, let me tell you. Hot ass shower in a long stretch session while listening to Craig Jones debate and Mikey Musumeci on Mighty Mouse podcast preparing for CJ. That gave me a headache. I had to watch the highlights. I couldn't get through the whole thing. Musumeci just went full autism mode for that one. And like, I'm not even being mean. I'm usually the one to be like, okay, guys, like, yeah, I get it. But like, he leaned into it hard. He was like slapping himself in the face to like get back into gear and stuff. I was like, oh my God. And Craig Jones just fucked with him the whole time. It should have been Renato Laranja next to Craig Jones, interrupting Craig Jones, debating Musumeci. That's what it should have been. He definitely is, but I will die on the sword that that Lemieux is the better, like one-on-one better hockey player. Gretzky was the chess player, but Lemieux was like the queen piece, was the best piece. That's kind of how I see it. If they ever played one-on-one, Lemieux would destroy him. And Lemieux carried his fucking teams, came back from cancer, came back from a broken back. Like, this guy he's the greatest player of all time. And Gretzky always had his team, his guys, everything he needed. Lemieux literally saved a franchise by sacrificing his fucking contract for equity in the Penguins at one point. Like, he's just the best. Karli Joe Thomas, 1-0 as a pro. Shane, I saw you locked in, Thomas. But she is 4-1 in her last 5 fights as an amateur. Beat a 2-0 gal in her first fight in Cage Fury FC. Won an amateur title, but whatever. She beat a 5-0 guy. Okay, she's good. 6-3 as an amateur. Her opponent, Annabel Kelly, Hell's Bale. 3-0 as a pro on a 4-fight win streak, 24 years of age, out of Syndicate. Beat a 1-2 gal. Decision knockout and 2 knockouts. Went 5-6 as an amateur. But didn't lose a lot of her fights by getting knocked out. Close and by submission. Shane, I'll go head to head. I'll go Hell's Bell, baby. Let's go. I'll catch up with the chat here, guys. Keep the comments coming. Again, a lot of fights fell through on this card. So it is a short and sweet one, but that's okay. Some of you guys, I'm not going to take a nap because apparently I just sleep through fucking cards now. 2 nights in a row, slept through a freaking late night card. So I'll be up. I'll be chilling. I'll have Discord up, so if you guys want to chat after, I'll be in there. And then we'll set up Grotchon, and we will be streaming Grotchon with, I think Skate is going to join us as well. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Already looking for the takedown here is Thomas. Thomas in the blue corner, Kelly in the red. Thomas with a knee to the body. Gretzky would probably agree. I think Gretzky would say Gordie Howe. And honestly, I would listen to his argument. Oh, beautiful takedown by Thomas. Now Thomas is looking for a choke. Thomas looking for a standing guillotine, gives it up, knee to the body. I think Gretzky thinks Gordie Howe is the best player of all time. I think the 4 best players of all time are Gretzky, Lemieux, Bobby Orr, and Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe's longevity, too, is insane. Like, he played on a line with his kids in a pro league. Was it the IHL? 345. Still clinching. Wasn't able to get the choke in. Battling for position here is Kelly. Kelly now pushing Thomas up against cage. 3 minutes and 37 seconds. The closest thing in the US we probably have is Kensington in Philadelphia. Not sure if you're familiar with it. No, I'm not. What is up, Belina? Idol said you enjoyed DBX. It was lots of fun to be there live. You were there live? That's amazing. I did enjoy it. I thought it delivered exactly to, or it delivered. It exceeded my expectations. It was a lot of fun. In the mismatches, there were knockouts, and there were some good, and in the more like competitive fights, the fights were more technical and competitive. So I didn't mind it. The only fight I didn't like was Brian Battles. That was a fucking farce. Okay, hockey, what the fuck is going on? 2 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. Low kick by Thomas. It's on UFC Fight Pass. Pardon the interruption with Mikey and Craig. 233. Knee to the body by Kelly. Thomas trying to get that takedown. Unable to get it again. And a good job by Kelly reversing back and forth with the clinch up against the cage. I'm waiting for my pizza. I might start swinging if it doesn't come soon. I'm very hungry. Don't fucking swing at... Don't swing at the delivery guy, though. Watch, Amberly's just shadowboxing right now, watching these chicks fight. Pizza guy's going to come in. She just elbow him right in the face. Thank you, Hockey. We'll check it out in a little bit. I just saw the news. Someone's trying to apparently create Labor Day tariff taxes now. No more tariffs, please. No more tariffs, please. $148. Low kick by Thomas and Kelly with a counter left. Bobby Orr, Gordy Howe have entered the chat. I love how that's going to be like something that you guys are going to butt heads on forever. It's great. And that's what I like about Skate. Every now and then he'll go heel on something and it's like, what the fuck? 120. If he was on the prelims, yes. Oh no, that fight was canceled. Ben Coyle was supposed to fight Oscar. That fight was canceled. I'll show you guys all the fights that were canceled here after this round. There's only 1 minute left. I mean, it wasn't even a disappointment. It was just it was, but it wasn't. It was like just a terrible mismatch. They put him in there to get a win, and yeah, it was what it was, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't a work, but like, goddamn, it was the closest thing we've seen to Pride FC work. 43 seconds. Oh, nice 1-2 and a low kick by Kelly. Thomas looked good early, but kind of losing some confidence here as Kelly with a low kick hurts her. Hell yeah. What are you eating tonight? My man's trying to milk Canada dry, right? Hockey from home. Outboxed a home intruder. Nice left by Thomas. Oh yeah, dude. I don't usually Uber Eats stuff. If I order takeout, I literally do that. I will take it out. Low kick by Kelly, 1-2 by Thomas, and that is it for the first round. Tough round to fucking score, to be honest, guys. I'll say swing, but leaning Kelly, no bias. Peter Yan already did enough to skate. I couldn't beef with them. Oh my god. Thai food. Love Thai food. Love Thai food. Is Tony the future of boxing? What's up, not in the AM, bro? I hope he is the present and he just retires from professional competition. It was weird, but battle's fun. Was buying everyone shot to the side. Okay, that kind of makes up for it. But yeah, that was just a farce fight. That was a farce fight. I got no skin in the motherfucking game to care what he likes and doesn't like. I legit didn't even care. He thought I was real invested, but I guess I just explained no different than you or Barter did. DBX was so fun. Oh yeah, quickly. Second round. Just started, but I want to show you guys. These are all the cancellations. So obviously Kyle Dawkins in the UFC. Ben Coyle fight canceled. Jojo Gonzalez fight canceled. Tony Hinz fight canceled. Darwin Pena fight canceled. Those are the canceled fights, guys. Here, I'll put it on screen here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Left hand by Kelly. Thomas with the front kick. Kelly with the left hand. Thomas with the counter. Left herself. Looking for the takedown. Here's Kelly. Double leg. Now maybe switching to that right single leg. Can she get it? So far, no. She looks like the chick that won not 2 seasons ago, but 3 seasons ago in Survivor. Shouldn't have won that season, by the way. Talk about a farce fucking season. Don't say DBX was good too many times, or Skate will appear and tell us we are lowbrow violence lovers. I like to say I'm a highbrow violence lover. Also, don't say robbery. He peers then as well to lecture you worse than Isha about superior rule set. 344. Thomas pushing Kelly up against the cage. At least Kelly's getting the better of the strikes, in my opinion. Thomas, it's like she had early success with like just bullying her up against the cage, going for the choke, and then it's just done nothing since. It's because she's plotting to break into my house soon and doesn't want to reveal her identity before that happens. Nothing happened in CJI. I got to get up too early for this shit. Bro, hockey's like in college, getting like a master's degree or something. 302. I know. I was invited to speak at one of the college events. Ooh, a low blow. Right to the vagine. He'll just share it in the Discord, hockey. Don't worry. Oh. Yeah, it's bullshit hockey. We know the real reason. We'll be fucking breaking through that window soon until St. Paul Steel gets me a fucking sponsorship. I don't need a fucking scholarship. I need a fucking sponsorship. Two minutes and 42 seconds. We're back at it. High kick by Thomas. Very clever. Very clever. Very, very close fight. Probably Thomas. You can make an argument for Kelly. Oh, big shots to the body right now for Thomas. Thomas doing good with the leg kicks. Thomas actually pressuring right now. I would say so far in the second round, Thomas, first round, swing round. Good to see you, by the way, Vince. 214. Thomas right hand. Kelly with the left hook. Kelly, unfortunately, out of kicking range of Thomas. That's such a real life saying. I don't need a scholarship. I need a sponsorship. Solid advice. Dude, I was so stupid fucking. I did so well in my first year of college. I could have gotten so much. I could have gotten like half of the school paid for. I was just so stupid. I didn't realize that people gave out money to stupid fucking kids. Oh, nice 1-2 by Kelly. Kelly with the left hand. Kelly with the right. Oh, Kelly with another 1-2. So, yeah. But yes, fuck a scholarship. Give me a sponsorship. Oh, look for the takedown here is Kelly, but unable to keep it. Like I said, we might have one brewing here, ladies and gentlemen. But once the check clears, we'll get into it a little bit more. 115. Local company too. Love supporting local companies. Honestly, Waggle should sponsor me at this point, but it's only been 3 years of wearing their hats on stream, but it's okay. Love our friends at Waggle. 1 minute on the clock. Freaking baddie ref, by the way. Can't believe I didn't notice her this whole time. 46 seconds. It's super tough, man. It's super tough. You could argue for either of them. They each had their moments on the feet. It's all going to come down to the control time, which I'll say slight edge to Kelly in the first round, slight edge to Thomas in the second, but honestly, it could be 2-0 for either of them. It could be 1-1. It could be 2-0 for Thomas. But I think Thomas slight edge in the second round. Oh, but then there's a big shot from Kelly. Then another left hook from Kelly. So I don't know, bro. This fight is a coin flip so far in my eyes. Hog your home. I will gladly accept $30K to beat up one of your friends. And I will stream it as well. That will literally pay off the student loans and some, baby. Keep the change. How are you? End of the third round. For $30K, I will gladly beat up one of your classmates. Oh, free fight. I mean, honestly, Denal, you want to get on this as well? You want to fly to fucking Toronto? You got a passport? 10 grand each? Oh, I love they're using the old logo Cage Fury FC on the ring, on the round signs. Actually, this is halfway for the trip. Oh, I'll cover fucking denial. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round 3.
Let's get it on.
Good you experience intended, Isha? A lot of these kids aren't even going to post-secondary or high school now. I've done it all. I've done it all. Oh my God, you missed that? Fuck, dude. Honestly, just rewind the tape a couple minutes and come back. Rewind the tape a couple minutes and come back. 4 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. Just get denial to oh my God. No. We're gonna hook up denial with 10 grand as well. Your boy called me some fucking mean names, Hockey from Home. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Looking for the takedown was Kelly, but Thomas with a good reversal. Thomas now trying to grab the left arm of Kelly here as she dragged Kelly to the ground. You're going to Toronto, denial. 357. Trying to reverse there was Kelly with that. We're going for that right leg of Thomas, but Thomas stayed on top of her. Now Thomas going for the back take, and Thomas might get that submission after all. Right arm under the neck of Kelly. Oh, she's going for it. Only the left hook in. Right hook isn't in yet. Right arm is under the chin. Okay, lets it go. Decides to go just for the straight up back take. Now both hooks are in. Back take by Thomas. Both hooks are in. Thomas attacking the neck of Kelly. Bring it, bro. Oh, not under the chin, but the body triangle is secured. Body triangle is secured. Rolling is Kelly here, but that neck, it's getting deeper and deeper. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. Fucking, I mean, 10K Canadian is like not much here in the States, but fuck it. We need to see a Royal Rumble on video. Great back take by Thomas, but unable to get that neck. Kelly trying to roll out of it. Body triangle was undone here, but both the hooks are still in. 236. I don't think he can beat me, and I certainly don't think he can beat denial. I mean, honestly, I said this on a different stream. Oh, this is under the neck. It is all over. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock in the third round. Karli Joe Thomas gets it done. Good pick, Shane. Good pick. Yeah, so my opinion, one of the reasons why I didn't make a video too is I didn't want to like just be a fucking idiot grifter. Like, oh, I'm just gonna do this video to get views. Like, no, if I wanted views, I'd do Misfits boxing today. Fuck that shit. But long and the short of it, my opinions and views don't really differ much from what the community says. I am absolutely appalled and disgusted from what I saw. I think he's a piece of shit, in short, and to be blunt. And I think he absolutely deserves legal repercussions for his actions. 100%. And as someone who's a big fan of Rampage and who, like, he's one of the guys who got me into mixed martial arts before he even got into the UFC, his kind of, I can understand like a father's response and, you know, probably difficult, but like still streaming and I don't know, just going about the way he is. Like, I would have had more respect for a little bit of silence and then some response versus blase fair and then just like going after people who've been commenting on it. So, yeah, it's pretty fucked up, to be honest. Because I'll say this, an example I always go back to. There was a Hockey Canada and NHL player who just actually wrapped up a Supreme Court trial in Canada for accused SA. Gang SA, by the way, during one of the World Junior Championships. And his dad was a coach for the Vancouver Canucks. And he only took a week of absence. Didn't really comment on it. When the media asked him questions, he was direct with his answers of what he could say and couldn't say. Didn't come to like his son's defense, but didn't like completely attack him, and then kept coaching, right? And like I was very impressed with that response because I wouldn't have been able to do that as a parent, I don't think. But the way Rampage is going at this, when there's actual evidence, not even just like an accusation and then like a trial after, with like actual video evidence, is absolutely insane. So that's kind of my thoughts. If you guys want to clip that and make it a video, there you go. There you go. All right. Wow, the tap. How Phil Rowe keep himself relevant and never win in grappling events? Because he somehow gets sick fucking finishes in the UFC when he does get finishes. Probably elbow to the face or maybe a walking elbow superlex style. 100%. Jeez, Ben. Rampage first reaction was that his son is gonna lose his kick deal, which is insane. But yeah, Rampage be fucking bending over for your kick right now. All right, already at the featured fight, ladies and gentlemen. But man, Kyrgyzstanis, Mongolians, Uzbekistanis, all the Stanis have been absolutely dominating right now in mixed martial arts on the regional scene and in higher level organizations elsewhere. Dude, it's insane, man. It's insane. Literally hold on. Hockey, I think I didn't say there's a comment from Hockey from Home up here. Literally said, bro, Oscar had some fighting words for me. This Oscar character had some fighting words for me, ladies and gentlemen. Isha, you haven't told her how you're going to execute your hit. Super like step in elbow. Shane, you are picking Zhumagul. Honestly, Shane, I'm picking him as well. Dude, hockey from home. This is some textbook Hockey from Home here. Yeah, we'll get to who's fighting next. Yeah, I think so too. Yo, 2 players, 1 account. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Guys, go check out both the players' channel. It's an awesome channel. Real MMA. Real MMA, not like this fake-ass MMA channel we have here at the City Life Project. He knows where Isha's at. Hockey from Home's a she, by the way. Rampager and Rajahun, I ain't gonna read them no books. Oscar sounds like a real grouch. Boom, boom. Zhumagul UFC soon. Peace, I'm out. Hockey from Home throws a match on the fire and says, peace, I'm out. Hockey from Home is going to be back at least 3 more times, guys. At least 3 more times. Over, under 3.5. Over, under 3.5. All right. Busurman Zhumagul. Busurman Zhumagul, 3-0 as a pro, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0 in his last 5 fights, including amateur. 3-0 in Cage Fury FC. Beat a 1-0 guy in his last fight via knee. I will find that highlight for you guys as they're making their way into the cage now. Nice knee knockout. Had a draw in a grappling match at Fury Pro Grappling, which respectable grappling event. I mean, all these finishes. Armbar in his pro debut. TKO, nasty knees and elbows in the first round in his second fight. And a nasty knee in the first round in his last fight. As an amateur, he went 4-0, winning a regional title as well. His opponent out of the USA, Joshua Sierra, 2-1. I'm sorry, Joshua, I laughed at your last name. 2-1. That's a girl's name. No, Sierra. It's a badass name. It's a badass name. 2-1 is a pro. 3-2 is he's gonna beat me up. 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Out of MMA Masters. Speaking of Guerrero. 0-1 and was the record of the last guy that he beat. He knocked him out in the first round. And he also beat a 1-0 guy before that. Returning to Cage Fury FC as he lost in his Cage Fury FC debut. ladies and gentlemen. Fought some kickboxing and grappling as an amateur. Went 4-2 as an amateur. Okay, we made it. Whew. I almost lost it there, Chad. I almost lost it there. 2 girls in 1 cup as a pro. Oh, Sierra about to take a siesta. Hockey from home is the first and last DS stat. Is Orozco a good underdog? He's a good underdog. Yeah, he's a good underdog. Richie Lewis is probably just going to lay and pray him, though. I'm not going to lie. His striking is getting better, but like he's probably going to just try to pin Orozco to the mat. Orozco, I guess, better jiu-jitsu, or this fight could be a toss-up because it might be like, okay, the grappling and wrestling is just going to neutralize each other and they're just going to fight on the feet. So we'll see. We'll see, Hockey from home. We'll see. Hockey from home is the first one back. I told you. Dude, we used to bet on Hockey from home how many times Hockey from home would re-enter the chat. We'd set the over and under sometimes at like 25.5, and we'd activate A and I would actually bet $5 every stream. It was crazy. But then Hockey from home started to manipulate the game, started to catch on and manipulate the game, and so we had to stop. Collusion. But it was fun while it lasted. I think I owe him $10 still. He told me just to keep the money and that was just all fun, but I think I owe him $10 still. Activate 8. I will remember that. Quick study that Hockey from home is. But in fairness to Hockey from home, she's been a subscriber of this channel since its inception. Literally, Hockey from home has been following me, quite literally stalking me since my Hockey Podcast Network days. Glad this fight didn't get canceled. I am very glad as well, Lena, because fucking half this card was canceled. 15.5 CM minus 185. It used to be insane, Ben. It used to be insane. Like to the point where it'd be like 10 minutes and then something like, yeah, anyways, it was, oh, the good old days. And you know what was even better? It would piss Hank the Tank off so much. Hank the Tank hates Brazilians and Hockey from home. How could you hate Hockey from home? Even No Chill MMA has hung out on Hockey from home stream. I wish I was there. Orozco by submission. What's up, Gio? Good to see you. Love the pup. No Izzy. That actually worked. Okay, I'm bad with the jokes, right? That was pretty good, right? Oh, man. All right, the fighters are being announced right now, guys. I'm going with the Kyrgyzstani fighter as well. Let's see if I can find his last finish. Oh, man. So, like, yeah, this is the Kyrgyzstani fighter. He's been developing in Cage Fury FC.
Trying to line up the knee, the uppercut instead. The knee comes in now. Gusto covering up against the fence. Zhumagul picking his shots here. Sliced over.
Oh! Nasty. If you just look up his name on Twitter, man. Here's his armbar. What's the next volume? I'm waiting for the next volume, dude. What's the next volume? We're on volume 12, I think. I think VeggieTales 11 was the last one.
Thread the leg through, right? The arm. He's got to the armbar.
Look at this nasty armbar.
Low is in a bad spot here. Obviously,
oh my god. All right, here we go. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Ferguson won. Salt Poppy is trash. I thought it was the Salt Bay, dude. I literally thought the Salt Poppy Bay was the Salt Bay Poppy. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking watch influencer shit, man. I watch fights. But I'm glad Tony Ferguson didn't lose. Mario Kart and DS. Oh, DS. Kobe Wiggle, Hank follower. That is Hank's favorite person on YouTube besides Vinny. 433. Bush! What's up, Chris Gray? Salt Poppy was still in it. Salt Bay Poppy. Steak, motherfucker. Filipino. Fucking 300 and me. weight loss journey. TLC ass motherfucker. Oh, nice right elbow by Zhumagul. And Sierra wasn't knocked down by the elbow, but he did fall to his back. I'm so fucking stoked for it. I've watched every documentary from the 80s to the 2000s on Mr. Fox. He's, like I said, he's my favorite Canadian athlete of all time. In all fairness to Salt Poppy, he got his health together doing that influencer shit, so I hope he don't stop doing it. He used to be chunky TikTok motherfucker. Health is real wealth. Oh, 100%. I thought he was eating steaks and putting salt on shit in restaurants in New York. Looks really good and makes me want to go for a run. Hell yeah. Dude, my favorite time of the year is the Terry Fox run. It's coming up here. September, baby. 328. I do it every year, even in the States. Although no one knows I'm doing it in the States, but I know I'm doing it. I run pretty much every day too, but that day it's for Terry. What's up, Kirk? M. 311. Oh, high kick by Zhumagul. Beautiful high kick. Sierra just ate that. Right uppercut by Zhumagul. Zhumagul, dude, he's a scary welterweight. Oh, but a nice left hand by Sierra. Oh, Canada. Nice double leg by Zhumagul. Oh, Sierra going for a guillotine. No way, please. Please with the upset. Please with the upset. Sierra. Oh, Zhumagul's turning red. Zhumagul's turning red. He's not fighting the hands. All right, Sierra stopped yanking on it. He stopped yanking on it, but Zhumagul turned red there for a second. He's out of it. A minimum of 2.5 miles. And that's like a bad day. But I've been doing a lot of hill sprints versus like length. But probably the same as like Westwood, Shane. What's that, 7.5 kilometers? I'm watching on UFC Fight Pass. Yo, what's up, Emmett? How you doing? How's the rest of your day? 202. Nice right elbow by Zhumagul. Couple right elbows. Denial actually wants to know every detail of your day, Emmett. As do I. Did you catch the Tony Ferguson fight at all? First match, Pat Downey versus Luke Griffith. 138. Been good. My wife's birthday was very fun. Yes. You said you made breakfast in bed yesterday. Took her out for a fancy lunch. That is awesome, my friend. That is awesome. Husband of the year, baby. Just put 20 on the Angel Reese. So have my fellow break out the KO over Huckhold. I end my run with hill sprints, but on a treadmill, max incline for 7 miles per hour for the last 1 minute and 20 seconds. Oh, squeezing the guillotine again here, Sierra. 1 minute remaining. Did you make your wife a 3-course meal? Hell yeah, he did. Hell yeah, he did. Under a minute here and getting out of it was Zhumagul. Oh, Zhumagul postures up here. He's pissed. He's like, nobody grabs my neck, bitch. I grab the necks. Zhumagul now looking to get it back. Take a Sierra. Oh, Zhumagul looking for the neck crank here. Oh my God, it's literally a side neck crank. It's all over. What side neck crank? That bitch wasn't even a rear naked choke. He just said, motherfucker, I do the choking, and just jumped on his neck. It was from the side, and he just fucking grabbed his neck and just squeezed the bitch. He literally just squeezed the bitch, no hooks in from his side. Said, motherfucker, I do the choking, not you. It is all over. That was just a bully rear naked choke. That wasn't even a rear naked choke. That was a side naked choke. That was just a, I'm going to fuck you up and choke you out because I'm the stronger MMA fighter choke. Brug must be strong. He said, let me show you how to choke a motherfucker out. That was disrespectful. He said, give me the title shot. We'll get to the next fight, my friend. We'll get to the next fight. Denial. He made her a big meal and took her shopping and to the spa. And then we went to the beach and danced in the rain. Oh my God. You are literally a walking romance novel. Downey almost got Griffith in triangle super tight. I guess stop. Hey, you're the man, Emmett. All right. Already at the co-main event. Shout out to Cage Fury FC and their huge ass card here tonight. But what I will say is we got tough enough speed and we'll plenty of time to gear up for Grotchen. 1 run, 1 mile daily on the treadmill, 8 minutes, 30 seconds. Nice, Alistair. Nice, nice. I just feel like I feel like a hamster on a treadmill. I don't like running on treadmills. That was easy. In fairness, I don't think Jones wants a husband, so I'll be serving my lady my private meat later. Also, husband of the year. Watching CGI and Cage Fury FC back to multitasking. Who won the Jojo Gonzalez? I'm pretty sure that one was canceled too, no? Yep, that one was canceled too. Hologram Home is back. Hologram Home is back. That's number 3. Number 3, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't want a husband. He wants a side piece. He ain't want no prenup. He does not want no prenup. Dude, yeah, Dean Thomas is on color commentary, by the way. Yeah, bro. Emmett's got twins now. God damn it. Dude, the only fights I've watched, buddy, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. The only fights I've watched was Jeremiah Delgado beating Tyler Berger, Karli Joe beating Kelly, and Zhumagul beating Sierra. But I will jump on Twitter right now, and we'll go over the highlights from the rest of the results, my friend. Salt probably got fucked. Salt Bay got a taste of his own steak. Oh, that sounds fucking gay as shit. I'm sorry. I don't know. Salt Bay Poppy, dude. He got fucking Tony timed. I don't know. He lost. Dude, I saw that. Luke Huckold, done, bro. Done. I mean, I know this wasn't bare knuckle fighting, but after that BKFC fight, I was like, it's over. Good to see you, by the way, Gray Shirt. How's your weekend going, brother? Brother just went, fuck off. I'm not losing my... Oh. Champ shit only. Sounds good, Hockey from Home. Posted a few from other promotions. Oh, yeah. We will definitely be going over highlights all freaking night, especially if Skate doesn't join the stream. Because if Skate doesn't join the stream, then we'll have a lot of time for highlights. If he does, we'll go over highlights as well. The craziest one was the body bag. Did you guys see earlier today? This fighter literally got carried out in a body bag. It was that bad. It literally got carried out in a body bag. It was, and like, I hate joking about it, but like, with that saying, you kind of have to. Bad. All right, so anyways, back to Cage Fury FC. Back to Cage Fury FC. We'll get to the co-main event here in a sec, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But first, let's do a little recap. You know what? I promise next Cage Fury FC card will cover the we will cover the prelims as well. I know we used to, but they used to do it on their YouTube channel. But instead just bent over for OnlyFans. As OnlyFans has maybe 150 viewers on their stream, where they were getting thousands on YouTube. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, UFC Fight Pass ain't posting any of the OF fights. Doesn't look like anybody is, to be honest. Doesn't look like anybody is. I mean, let's see if OnlyFans on Twitter is sharing fucking Cage Fury. That'd be so funny if OnlyFans on Twitter is sharing Cage Fury FC highlights right now. Okay, they're not. They honestly should be. That would be kind of base, but yeah, I don't even know who won on the prelims, man. I'm sorry. The way this year is going, we might see Paul Craig win next week. The year of the Unks is upon us. God, I hope he wins, man. I'm one of those. Oh, look at Dean Thomas in the Kyrgyzstani hat, baby. Dean Thomas. Hey, good on you. When Cage Fury FC said they had Muay Thai, I literally had to make an account to watch. Watching sweaty dudes throw elbows at each other. Yeah, so what we've had we had one fight go the distance, 2 quick finishes, and freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cancellations. So, and that's another thing. Why did they put all their and look how many prelims fights they couldn't move fucking 2 fights in the prelim to the main card? It's annoying, ladies and gentlemen. It's annoying. I fought my MMA fight an hour ago. Try guessing. I hope you won, obviously, because you're here. I'm picking Galanti. I'm not making content, but I will gladly watch Cage Fury FC. But this is the year of the Unk. This is the year of the Unk. I'll join Grotchen stream later if Skate doesn't give a fuck if the decision is rigged. Let's go, baby.
Oh my God.
Whoops, I meant to click this
That
one.
shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Made him portable. Bring us some DBX odds. Do they strike? Hockey from home versus Hank the Tank. No, it needs to be judo. Or we need at least kicks. Maybe Muay Thai. Hockey from home is a freaking judo black belt. No, I thought he was. Gwerder's fought harder competition. You won by submission in 30 seconds. Let's go. Imavov versus Cow is interesting as fuck. I agree. I'm back. That was a great performance by Zhumagul. Oh, great performance. Hell yeah, Emmett. Bro, straight up Dean Thomas has a straight up THC seltzer in his hand with a Kyrgyzstani hat on going ham right now. I love Dean Thomas, bro. Literally, John Morgan's like, Dean, you can't drink that until you get off the air. He's literally got a THC seltzer in hand, Kyrgyzstani hat on. What a fucking beauty. God, I love Dean Thomas. Goat Shed legend. Ultimate Fighter legend. Damage Judo Black Belt. Now I know why you're getting those good St. Paul steals on your window. 100%. Bro, you got picks coming for UFC. For Contender Series, my picks will be out on Monday. Win hat. Or Tuesday morning, but probably Monday. I also will be having a reminder. Yeah, this is a good time to plug my channel. Every Monday, we post highlights of every Dana White Contender Series competitor that week. And you guys have been digging this series so much so that I think on UFC cards now, I might actually make a highlight reel package, not of every fighter on the UFC card, but maybe all of the debutants, right? Like fighters who come right off the regional scene or new signees or new Dana White Contender Series fighters. I think I'm going to do that. And then I might continue to do that with like big KSW cards and things like that as well. So you guys let me know your thoughts on that. Your feedback has been great so far, but this was last week's. Again, it's just a straight up highlight reel of every single fighter, timestamps involved. And we've done 2 weeks or 3 weeks worth of them now, and you guys seem to be liking them as well. A reminder, we do a preview and pick show for every Dana White Contender Series show as well. And a big shout out to everyone who's been joining us today. This was a weird one, I'm not going to lie. Crazy. I was up for 30 minutes telling you guys that this wasn't going on. I got 14,000 views. We're going to keep it on. How are you? Keep the change. 10, almost... I couldn't believe how many people hung out with us for friggin' Dirty Boxing, even though it was free on YouTube. But, you know, it was a shitty card. It was a shitty card, so. Hey, what's up, flopping around? Good to see you. Good to see you. What round do you think Paul Craig is going to finish the Brazilian? Boom. 3rd round, last 2 minutes. Shout out Chris Cushman for still being tuned into KC1. Dude, Chris Cushman is a real one. I might do UFC picks again. I just really don't care. And I do way too much research. But you guys keep giving me feedback. You guys let me know. I did UFC picks for a while, like a good like year stretch. Maybe I'll do them again. Contender Series ones are easy because they're just 5 fight cards. But I will at least take some personal notes so that if you see me on a stream leading up to UFC, I will speed read through my picks for you. Who do we got for Lopez versus Silva next weekend? Leaning Silva, but fuck, it's such a good fight. It's such a good fight. Dude, I know. Sick. I'm glad you guys like them. All right, next 2 fighters are making their walkouts now. Ty Gwerder, the Savage, 7-5 as a pro, 2-3 in his last 5 fights. Out of Extreme Couture. 6 KO, 2 KO, 0 submissions, 1 decision. That's almost what we like to see. 1-3 in Bellator, 3-0 in LFA. Has not fought in 2025 yet. Was supposed to fight in April. Was supposed to fight in July. He's fighting now in August. Lost to Adam Vigil. No shame in that. Adam Vigil is the LFA. No, sorry, Fury FC and Tough Enough champ. And this was a very grueling fight. For some reason, I thought he was the LFA champ too. My bad. So no shame in losing to him there. This was a very tough 5-round fight. Beat 8-2 guy at United Fight League. Not bad. Kind of bad. Kind of bad as well. Has fought better competition. Has lost to better competition. But has fought better competition. Beat Tuco so whatever. But beat Tuco so he was 4-1 as well. And when he was only 3-0, took a step up, fought 7-5 guy, and was able to beat him as well. His opponent, though, Nick Galanti. 27 years of age, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. On a 2-fight win streak. Fury FC guy, Cage Fury FC guy, through and through. Has also fought some Fury Pro grappling. 4-1 in the promotion. He also beat that Subnoski. Everyone's beating this Subnoski. Also beat, oh my god, what a name. Monte Dion Ogbonna Morrison. This guy ain't Thai. But he beat this American top team guy as well. Actually, I remember watching this fight. That was a good win. Lost to Brandon Holmes, 3-0 guy, no shame in that. When he was 1-0, beat a 3-0 guy. As an amateur, went 4-2, becoming the Cage Fury FC amateur champion as well. Shane, who did you pick again? Galante? All right, Shane, I'll go head-to-head. I do think Galante's probably going to wrestle fuck him, but we'll see. Let's go, Galante. The fight hasn't started yet. We're still waiting. When's Bilal Hassan's next fight? The real Bilal. All right, both fighters are in the cage, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, pick Galante. You also got Silva, but I hope Lopez wins. We'll never forgive Jean for what he did to my boy Bryce. I liked when Bryce won. I kind of like when he's losing too, so it's kind of fun. I feel like everyone in my gym is scared of me because I just took out a crazy fighter in our gym in the first 30 seconds. Yeah, we finished on Dirty Boxing. Looked pretty sus or sad. I don't know. I enjoyed Dirty Boxing. I thought it was a lot of fun. The Brian Battle fight was like a disgusting farce, but other than that, in the bad matchups, we saw fun knockouts or fun finishes. In the fights that are a little bit more competitive, I enjoyed the fights and I enjoyed that rule set. A little sloppy at times, but I like the elbows. Fucking Jessica Rose Clark fucking cutting up the side of both of that chick's eyes. Insane. Not a high level fight by any means, but I don't know. Like I said, it was a fun event. It was a fun event. Nelson saying Galanti split decision. Good to see you, Nelson. Yeah, that was sad. That was sad. But, like, what do you expect? Lombard hadn't fought in 2 years. Crazy that he was this supposed or that Lombard was the favorite going into that one. But, like, I didn't see betting odds anywhere on, like, legit gambling websites. So whoever, somebody's bookie got rich. Let me tell you that. All right, here we go. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. He should have been on the sauce. Then maybe he would have won. People forget, though, in his late 30s, mid 40s, he did do well in BKFC and won a championship belt, but hadn't fought in 2 years, off the sauce, and that's what's going to happen. X gonna give it to you. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Nice body kick by Galanti. Low kick by Gwerder. Kind of like Huckhold, as if Huckhold got knocked out funny again. And beautiful takedown attempt here by Galanti. Jab picks up Gwerder and slams him to the ground. There's that wrestling by Galanti. And Galanti with the right hook in, looking to get the back of Gwerder. Gwerder trying to roll out of it, but that right hook is still in for Galanti, taking the back of Gwerder. His win streak back in the day was one of the most impressive runs in MMA history. Yeah, Father Time is undefeated. That last Paulo Costa fight was a fun fight for him to go out on. And honestly, shouldn't have fought in BKFC. Probably shouldn't have fought in this fight. So many sick finishes. True. He was fun to watch in Strikeforce, man. And in the UFC, in fairness. 350. Oh, looking for the rear naked choke here. Body triangle. Almost secured here. Galanti. Trying to get that right arm under the chin. 334. Ref. He's watching. Not under the chin. It's on the chin, but he's cranking it. Lets it go. Now looking to get into mount, and he does get into mount here. Galanti in full mount here, but Gwerder giving up his back again. Can Galanti grab that chin? Gwerder's got no chance of the wrestling of Galanti, ladies and gentlemen. No chance whatsoever. Back up to his feet. Shane, I'm getting cooked in this pick. 302. Trying to get back up to his feet is Gwerder. Galanti still holding on to the body here. Drags him back to the ground, but Gwerder with the reversal. But only for a moment. He's back up to his feet. Galanti now looking for the takedown again. Clinching right underhook for Galanti. 244. That's all good. That's all good. Can't lie. Him getting the elbows of doom from Dan Hendo will always be one of my favorite finishes ever. Yeah, that one was nasty. 228. Good takedown by Galanti. Gwerder, though, trying to get back up to his feet. Galanti staying on top in side control, though. If we were allowed superior rule set, if this was real MMA, Galanti could just knee Gwerder in the face and this fight would be over. Instead, Galanti goes for his back. Gets the body triangle. Body triangle is secured. Actually, just the double hooks in. All right, now body triangle. Now full mount. Big shots here by Galanti. Galanti. Now taking the back of Gwerder. 157. 153, both hooks in. $145 remaining in this first round. Can Gwerder survive? 139. Just settling right now. Good job by Gwerder. Separating those hooks. Getting the hooks right back in is Galanti. Gwerder trying to roll out of it. Back up to his feet is Gwerder. Gwerder looking for the takedown here, but guillotine by Galanti. And he gets out of it. Gwerder in the top position. Gwerder with some ground and pound here. He's going to have to watch the up kick. Back up to his feet is Galanti. Oh, big body kick by Gwerder. Gwerder with the left hand. 38 seconds. Oh, body kick by Galanti. Oh, nice right hand by Galanti. Galanti with a knee in the tie clinch. 10 seconds left. And that is it for the first round. Big John McCarthy at CJI2. Nice. Let's get it on, Big John. All right, Galanti won that first round. Though Gwerder showing his veteran savviness, showing his experience, able to get out of some of these positions. Was able to land some decent shots on the feet, but to be honest, Galanti, I really liked his body kicks. And I like some of his strikes on the feet as well, so... Control time, also some good strikes. We're going to Galanti. Round 2 coming up. Let's hope the Richie Lewis-Ben Orozco fight is a well-rounded fight, or it's two wrestlers forcing each other to fight on the feet. Two grapplers forcing each other to fight on the feet. Because if not, it's going to be a Richie Lewis lay and pray sesh. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Big John,
Let's get it on.
let's get it on. I'm not sure yet, to be honest. Let's check in. Oh, actually, if anyone's tweeting, it's Chris Cushman. Hopefully he has another sick finish. His last 2 wins have been awesome. And Galanti goes for the takedown. Nice sprawl by Gwerder. 435. Oh, heel kick attempt by Gwerder, but Galanti grabbing the body. Looking for the takedown. Drags Gwerder down. Look for that left hook in. What up with the Albert Bell fight canceled? So many cancellations, guys. So many cancellations. Unless you're talking about Annabel, then Annabel won. 353 and another great takedown by Galanti. Dragging Gwerder to the ground. Gwerder tried to reverse again. Couldn't get it. Send the location. Who got knocked out, brother? I need a link. Show on screen. Oh, another back take attempt here by Galanti. He's got the body triangle secured, but mostly on the side right now. I don't think they fought yet. I don't think he's fought yet. All right, now the back take. Hooks are in. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Round 2. Good job fighting the hands right now as Gwerder. Just has not been able to post any sort of offense. And just when I say that, nice reversal now. He's in the guard of Galanti. Yeah, so he hasn't fought yet. Good scrap, though, in King's Championship. Great scrap. But Machado hasn't fought yet. I think he's coming up next. 243. Still Gwerder working in the guard of Galanti. 234. Landing some shoulder strikes. Not really landing anything devastating. 226. Trying to pass in a half guard, but Galanti, tight, high guard. I like the way you move. Do-do-do. 210. Talk about another song was on the radio a lot when I was growing up. 204. Ref might stand him up, man. Gwerder, I know he's safe in this position, but he's going to have to throw some offense. Do I use any Sonos products, Isha? I don't think so. Why? What happened? Sonos headphone speakers. Are they giving people cancer or what? Am I going to get a settlement if I say yes? Crazy Welton is like, I just saw that. And honestly, I liked Galante's kicks to Gwerder's body even more than his leg kicks. I didn't realize how much damage they were doing. No, I was just wondering. Okay. No, I don't have any Sonos products. I don't. I think at one point I was looking at a speaker, but it was just like a little like Bluetooth speaker from them. And I ended up going with a cheaper and honestly fine option. Galanti now looking for an arm from bottom, unable to get it. Nice left hand by Gwerder. Sorry, not Gerber. Gwerder might have stolen this round. I do not know. I have a Sony pillbox. It's 10 years old. Almost. It still slabs heavy base pretty small. Nice. They say these days everything gives you cancer. Cancer gives you cancer. The cancer boss. 25 seconds. Oh, right elbow by Gwerder. Yeah, let's say Gwerder won this round. 1-1 going into the third. I started listening to Steal My Sunshine. That song is a great beat, and apparently the artist got inspiration for it at an electronic music festival. That's another, that's a good one, Shane. That's a good one. That was on the radio a lot when we were growing up, too. I blare, dance hall, and walk around the city sometimes. Not a boombox, but a pill. That is it for the second round. I got it 1-1 going into the third. Galanti dominant in round 1. Dominant in the opening parts of round 2 as well, but Gwerder was able to come back. Yo, Tracy, my dad listened to a lot of Tracy Chapman, so I think I have like 3 of her albums on vinyl. I'm definitely a Tracy Chapman fan. I know she's old now, but I'd go watch her in concert still. Wait, she's not dead, is she? No, she's still kicking it. She's still kicking it. Cleveland's finest. Step aside, freaking LeBron James. All right, round 3. Let's see if Galanti will find the submission. Dude, I've gone to a couple of Chaos's concerts. He puts on a good show. Fucking gets hammered on stage. Just has a bottle of fucking Smirnoff vodka in his hand the whole time. But I went to a couple of shows in Calgary. Good stuff, good stuff. 4 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Oh, big kicks by Gwerder. Body kick, high kick, and Galanti wants none of that. Galanti, big takedown, picks up Gwerder and slams the motherfucker to the ground. 100%, 100%. LeBron James. Great job by Galanti again here, getting that left hook and trying to take the back of Gwerder. But if this was like the second round, Gwerder's going to get the reversal. Start doing some damage. I've been walking and watching this video the entire time, and I just realized we have 2 hours left of walking because my wife can't run. 4:13. Well, shout out to your wife as well, Emmett. This stream is not going to be too much longer. We have one more fight after this, guys, and then Grachin doesn't start till 11:30 p.m. Eastern, and there might be an opening ceremony, so we might be starting at midnight. Oh, sorry, 12 p.m. Eastern, 11:30-ish my time, probably. Nice takedown by Galanti. Gwerder was able to get back up to his feet, but just got pinned down again. Right knee planted. Gwerder. Again, looking to get up here. Galanti trying to stop him from doing that. Pushing the head down, getting the hook in. But Gwerder, again, he's done this before. He knows how to get back up to his feet. He knows how to escape some of those positions there. But he just hasn't had an opportunity overall to initiate his striking. On the feet anyways, much. On the ground, I will say he should have landed some more ground and pound at the end of the second round. But still solidified the round in my opinion. But I can't wait till Sunday morning. Dude, that was their biggest song in Canada. Sunday morning, ooh, every day. Yeah, it was fun seeing their shows, man. It was a great crowd. Hell yeah, Emmett. What are you guys going to go watch? I haven't gone to a movie in years, to be honest. I don't even remember the last movie I went to. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Like maybe Interstellar was the last movie I went to in college. Dude, fucking metric, dude. 225. Body triangle secured here. Now side mount. Gwerder trying to roll out of it. Galanti looking for that right arm to get under the neck, but I don't think he's going to get it. Metric is fucking pure fire. That's a good one too. They're very good. They're very good. Still cannot get under the chin. Body triangle re-secured. That right arm just cannot get under the choke. Galanti continues to try to just crank that neck. Arcade fire. Yep. We're watching whatever she wants to watch. 145. Alexis on fire. And bare naked ladies are great too. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Bum, bum. Alexis on Fire fucking slap. And they had an album that came out 2 years ago that is arguably their best album. I always liked like City and Color and Dallas Green stuff, but Alexis on Fire is fucking awesome. They're one of the best bands to come out of Canada. But again, my favorite is Matthew Good. 114. Oh, back mount. Back mount. Big shots here by Galanti. Gwerder's going to have to get out of this. Oh, big shots by Galanti. Hot heat. They came out of Victoria. Oh, here it is. Back mount. It is all over. It is all over. Galanti. 55 seconds left in the fight, and he gets the back mount. TKO ground and pound finish. Our Lady Peace. Freakier Friday. I'm missing a very obvious one from Vancouver. Shane, what the fuck? Help me out here. I mean, Chilliwack. What you gonna do when I'm gone? What you gonna do? Oh my God, Shane, they're on the radio back home. Fuck, my friend even dated the lead singer. God damn it. They had the album cover with the fish, Shane. Oh, it's a male singer and a female singer. Oh, it's killing me. Holy shit. Yeah, I knew the guitarist. Not well, but like he was a friend of a friend, and I jammed with that friend group. It's been years since I went to a movie. Not Fish, but love Fish as well. Escape the Fate was really good before. Tuisha, you should listen to The Flood. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Mother, that's the band. Dude, I fucking partied with the Mother crew a couple times because one of my really good friends in college was dating the lead singer. And his family was from the island, but he would hook us up with tickets whenever they came to Victoria and the VIP and the whole 9 yards. They're a fucking awesome band, dude. Mother, great band. Yeah. No, it's cool. It was cool growing up listening to Canadian radio because we got all of the American hits, and I think in the late 90s, there was a bill that was passed that radio had to play. It was either 60 or 70% Canadian music. So all the American music was obviously some deep cuts on like late night radio shows or like local radio shows or like CBC shows. But for the most part, we just got to know a lot of the local bands, which was super cool. No way. Small fucking world, dude. I mean, Canada is a small fucking world. Well, Shane, good pick. Did I already lose? Or do I got one more left in me? Yo, shout out to Dean Thomas. I know CM Punk does a really good job on these as well, but love Dean Thomas. Freaking down in the THC seltzers live on his broadcast. Attaboy, attaboy, attaboy. All right, cold open for the main event starting now. I love Sackville. All right, Benny Orozco. What team? I think there's a junior A team in Sackville. Benny Orozco, 5-1 as a pro. 4-1 in his last 5 fights, or 3-1-1 in his last 5 fights, I should say. 0 knockouts, 4 submissions, 1 decision. His only losses come via a knockout. He's fought in Dragon House and LFA. His last fight was a win in LFA. We got a standing rear naked choke. Insane. We'll have to watch the freaking highlight of that here in a sec. For them, beat an 8-3 guy. Beat a 3-0 guy at Lights Out. Lost in... Oh, wait a second. Wait, did he fight his brother? He totally fought his brother. He totally fought his brother in Cage Wars. That is hilarious. His only loss was to his fucking brother in Cage Wars. That is badass, dude. That is badass. As an amateur, he went 5-0. Richie Lewis. So, grappler with some striking versus a wrestler whose striking is slowly but surely coming into its own. Grachin is some nights real MMA, some nights not. Some fights yes, some fights not. So, we'll see. I think Lewis will win. The fight has not started yet. I lost. Damn, Shane.
Emotional damage.
They're about to make their walkouts here. Richie Lewis, out of the goat shed. He is one of Dean Thomas's guys. 2 KO TKOs, 4 decisions, 0 submissions. Again, wrestling, pressure, ground and pound style versus striking and jiu-jitsu style. But more jiu-jitsu than anything. 2-1 in LFA, 4-0 in Titan FC. 2 really good promotions. And he lost to Richie Miranda. He lost his LFA title to Richie Miranda back in April 18th, 2025. Before them, won his LFA title and was also the Titan FC title. So he was, at one point, the reigning Titan FC and LFA champion. Now only one title. But he's here in Cage Fury FC, not to fight for a title, but to fight for, I don't know, title eliminator. Get a win back under his belt and probably fight for the Cage Fury FC title next here. Lightweight bout, ladies and gentlemen. Benny Orozco, Richie Lewis. I got Benny. Let's fucking go. Lewis equals a Richie Miranda victim. And guys, I picked against Richie Miranda in that fight. You can check the tape because that's how Richie and I got connected. He messaged me and commented on the video. He commented on the video and he messaged me and he was like, "You thought I was going to lose." Great. He did say great stream. And then he was down to do a podcast. But yeah, that's how Richie Miranda and I got connected on social anyways, because he watched me count him out and then get so stoked when he won. Love this cut man, by the way, dude. Looks like freaking Wario on steroids. Horrible stoppage in CJI. It's crazy that Denial's watching CJI over Cage Fury UFC. But I respect it. And Big John made final fall in a replay.
Emotional damage.
Or final call. I was just imagining Big John falling while the horrible call was happening. Him just falling on screen, in frame. I still can't believe the Orozco brothers fought each other in freaking Cage Wars. That is amazing. I also like this ref, but for very different reasons. It's yesterday, today, and tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. It's the one time a year I pick BJJ. This event is dope. And that's awesome. I'm watching CJI, and that clearly was a tap. I clearly felt a tap. My voice is getting so fucked up from streaming every week. I can barely go fucking alto, let alone falsetto. That shit was locked in. All right, Richie Lewis making his walkout now, ladies and gentlemen. The former face of New Jersey wrestling. How do you get like? It is a YouTube subjective. It is YouTube subjective. Doesn't mean it was a top. Goddamn. You know what that reminded me of? Just that my tone. Do. Speaking of Wario, do. He's back in frame. Do. Fucking Super Mario World. Super Mario World Boss Castle soundtrack. Boom, boom, boom. You treat Isha like you treat your wife. Watch CGI for Big Dan Manasui. I'll probably watch some CJI tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I know I have a Brazilian MMA on the outline. We'll probably do both. Dude, I love. Oh my god, dude! Did you hear Dean Thomas? He's like, yeah, you know, like Richie Lewis. He joined the goat shed. I became his head coach, and he just instantly took off. Love Dean Thomas. This is basically is Brazilian MMA. Locked in for 9 hours of thunder. Is it actually 9 hours? Oh my god. Well, I'll do. You know, fuck it. I'll do a 9-hour stream on Sunday. Fuck it. I did barely did nothing today, so. Grouchin starting in a few hours. I'm only gonna watch Chael and Jones. All right, main event, ladies and gentlemen. He's so good, dude. He's so good. He's a character, but he's good. Again, he was a cocky son of a bitch in his fighting days, and especially on season 4 of The Ultimate Fighter, he kind of was the heel. But ever since then, man, I know at some points he might have been a little bit annoying on the UFC broadcast, but all right, fighters are being announced right now. This is not a 5-round fight. This is not a title fight. Probably a title eliminator fight, as I imagine. If either of them want the title shot, they'll be the next in line in this promotion. Dean is the shit, but his outfit's tend to be suspect. But he does that on purpose. He does, like, he was. Have you seen the Casuals MMA podcast with him on it? Like, he's just a character. He does fucking like improv on the side. And I would pay to go watch his classes because it's probably the funniest shit ever. That's the OnlyFans. He doesn't do it quite Robin Black flamboyant on purpose to get us to talk about it, but it kind of works with him, and he knows that people kind of look at him and go, I don't know about this, and so he just keeps it going. The fucking, what do you call them? The scarfs? Scarf on scarf on scarf and tie. Bro, he took out 3 scarves one time. There was still a fucking tie. Goddamn. But hey, his suits cost more than my 5 months worth of rent. So
Let's get it on.
the turtleneck joint's killing me. That too. And I swear there's a fucking tie under the turtleneck. I know. Oh my god, I'm so sad.
Emotional damage.
Fucking love Max Holzer. Oh, low blow by Lewis. Lewis just kicked Orozco in the balls. We have found Hank's hockey from home, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, bro. I'm getting second-hand fucking nut pain from that. That was shin right to the nuts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I'm literally crying watching that. Do you guys remember early YouTube? Do you guys remember early YouTube? The fucking dude in the red hair who just kicked people in the nuts? That's what just happened there. You just got kicked in the nuts. God, I need that clip. Why haven't I got that clip for every time someone gets kicked in the balls? I'm doing that. Okay, Orozco seems like he's going to be back here. All right, we're back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Orozco with the kick to the body.
Let's get it on.
Some old school kicked in the nuts, dude. Remember this shit? This is what just went down. Boom! 420 smoking if you got him. Body kick again by Orozco. God, how did we survive with this quality back in the day? Oh! Another one! Another kick to the balls. Bro just got kicked in the nuts again. Takeaway point. Takeaway point. I'm going to have to see the replay. I miss non-woke days. I fucking hate that word, man. It's such a stupid word. It's the fucking verb of awake. But anyways. Like Romeo Must Die had Anthony Anderson chasing Jet Li around calling him dim sum and shit. Good old days. Called Adilaya Baby. Love those days. Again, I don't think those days are gone, man. People think they are because they watch way too much media. Yeah, it's such a fucking stupid word, man. It's such a stupid word. That a certain group of people on fucking social media just like rally behind. It's crazy, man. 34. And now the verb has lost all of its meaning. 327. I don't know. All the new movies I watch don't really seem that much of a difference, other than like the script and slapshot. But I don't watch as many movies anymore. But the movies that I do watch tend to be fine, I guess. 301. I think TV has, but I don't think really movies have, personally. 251. Lewis looking for the takedown. Another takedown on Orozco. I think definitely TV has gone that way, but like, don't get me wrong, certain like movie companies have, but like for the most part, like the good movies are good movies for that reason. They are pieces of art for the most part that do what the fuck they want. 222. It's only like the Disneys of the world who are going that direction. And I don't watch those movies, so I don't give a fuck. I ain't watching no Marvel movie, dude. I ain't wasting my time watching that trash. 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Back up to their feet. Lewis, again, just wrestle fucking Orozco here in the first round. Yo, what's up, GCN? Not gonna lie, low-key got my heart broken tonight. Woman can be brutal. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Dude, a heartbreak is the worst break. I'd rather break every bone in my body. There's nothing I can say that can make you feel better, buddy. But just know that we're going to be here watching fights all night. And that I hope your week is better. Happens to the best of us. 127. Half guard here by Lewis. We need Peach Boy on the next Rising card. If that ever happens, I'll murder my sleep schedule just for him. Dude, that fight was bananas. 110. Stay woke was an empowered statement to not let the man pull the veil over your eyes. See? I like that. I like that. Monty Python was considered woke at the time. 48 seconds. I don't know, man. I think music right now is the most diverse it's ever been. Mostly because it's available now to everybody all the time. Mainstream music is not good anymore because the mainstream isn't pumping. They're not digging through the proverbial, boxes of tapes to find the good stuff like, we get suggested now with our algorithms on Spotify. Oh, nice low kick by Lewis. And there's a lot you can do with them, my friend. There's a lot you can do with them. I'm not a sheep, my friend. I'm not a sheep. I got to just remind myself the saying, better to put it out there and lose and know sooner than not try to 100%. 100%, dude. That's how I live by with most things. With most things. I listen to a lot of EDM from the early 2010s. I believe you that we probably combined them all, but I do not trust you in that at all, and I actually wholeheartedly disagree with you. Prime Melvin Manhoof versus Prime Hector Lombard. Who do you got? Ooh, probably Hector Lombard. Still well-rounded. Wake up, sheeple. Yeah, I don't think it's over because for the simple fact that there's so much music out there that even if I listen to music for every second of the remainder of my life, I wouldn't listen to it all, right? I'm 42 years old. No new music. Stay alive. It's over. Embrace it. Breathe with me. No, that's wrong though. That's wrong. So I'm not going to agree with something that I wholeheartedly believe is wrong, sir. I don't care how old you are. You're not that much older than me. So you can believe that, and I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise. But yeah, that's something that I do not believe and will never believe. 435. And again, I could put it to the test if I didn't have to work full time or even part time, but I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. We don't have time to listen to all the music out there. Anyways, I'm love chatting with you always because I love the twists and turns we take, but I'm gonna focus on the third round of this fight. All right, buddy. 411. Again, I will never agree with you, my friend. I will never agree with you. It's never gonna happen. I will disagree with you on that forever. 4 minutes on the clock. Oh, big left hand by Lewis. You'll never convince me that I can, in my lifetime, listen to all the music out there. Nice right hand by Lewis. 343. But it's cool that we look at the music lens through completely different lenses. It'd be boring if we all looked at it the same. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, disagree. But again, I'm going to focus. I'm not going to keep taking the bait. You keep throwing it back in the water. I keep taking it. That's on me. 316. Nice step back right by Lewis. And Lewis with the left hand. Kubanza's getting his Contender Series shot. Yes. What's up, Adebayo? Good to see you. Yes, the Brave FC guy. Another takedown by Lewis. Which is kind of what we said in the preview of this guy was, I thought Orozco would do better on the feet. And if he was the one who's able to set the pace here, but Lewis has been able to get all the takedowns and control him when he gets to the ground. And when they get back up to their feet, Lewis just drags them back to the ground. he, unlike the guy in Samurai Fight House, the American who's been knocking out guys, just similar frame. Kubaza, Kubamza has been actually facing better competition. Again, I disagree because I have been listening to new ones. 2 minutes on the clock. Kubanza will destroy a lot of fighters in the UFC for sure. Again, I disagree with that. Mainstream, yes. What the mainstream is pushing, yes. But there's actually so many new artists and so much music out there. It's just hard to keep up. But the mainstream is pushing not the greatest music towards us anymore. 140. Yeah, I disagree with you, man. I don't know. It sucks that you're living in your own sock hole and you're not listening to all these new records and new great music. Like Pup, for example. 128. Still in the top position here, Lewis. Half guard, trying to work his way up to side mount. A lot of disagreeing going on. Yeah. Hole and Dan Sock, he needs to expand his horizons of music. There's so much great new music out there. He's stuck in 2009, brother. Oh, big ground and pound by Lewis. Lewis now pushing Orozco to his shoulders here, maybe looking for the arm triangle choke. Oh, I don't even know. I want to see you two agree on something. We agree on a lot of things. Just not this. 34 seconds on the clock. Again, wholeheartedly disagree. It sucks that you're living in your hole in your sock. You got to get out of that hole and listen to some new music, my friend. 20 seconds on the clock. I don't think I've listened to any Afro beat. Lewis putting on a wrestling clinic here, ladies and gentlemen, able to outwork Orozco after he kicked him in the balls 2 times. Oh, big right elbows by Lewis. I never was a big EDM guy, so I can't really comment on that one. I already named you Pop. You should listen to Pop. They're fucking awesome. They had one of their best albums come out in 2021. They're still making really good music. I'm really into them right now. I have a ton saved, dude. I actually... I listen to a lot of new music a lot of times, and I listen to records full through. On a lot of my runs, I listen to music and just records full through. And I've been making actually an effort to listen to stuff that has been produced post 2024. So there's a lot of local really good bands in Minnesota as well. The Slackertons being one of them. But Pup is one of the newer bands that I'm really into right now. And yeah, their debut album came out in 2009, but their sound is so different. They evolved. Something I know is crazy to you, but it evolved, and now it's oh wait, is this 5 rounds? Or am I just tripping? Oh no, it's round 3. Jeez, I'm getting so sorry, guys. I literally thought this was the 3rd round, given how distracted I was with this conversation. My bad. All right, round 3, by the way, guys. So sorry. I know we had a lot of people tuning in for this main event, too, and I'm completely fucking up. This is Bush League on my part. I'm sorry, guys. 4 minutes and 35 seconds, round 1. I'm sorry, round 3. See, I'm fucking up big time right now. My apologies, guys. This is Bush League. I would unsubscribe if I were you right now. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. 4:16. Another takedown. Back take already for Lewis. Orozco steps up with his left knee, but unable to get back up to his feet, and Lewis drags him back to the ground. No. you're just switching your takes now. No one said that. No one said that. You want to stay in your hole and not listen. You're in your hole in your song, Dan, and not listen to any new music. That's on you, brother. But don't fucking tell me there's no new music out there, because that is wrong. It is wrong. Wholeheartedly wrong. 3:30 on the clock. Happy to share some new music with you anytime, sir. This is literally shoot the messenger shit. You're the one who's still going after it. Oh, big right hand by Lewis. And Lewis with a takedown. Another takedown by Lewis. Orozco tried to grab the neck. Don't think he's going to get the angle here, but uses it to at least get into a more dominant position. I could go for banana right now. What's up, buddy? Lewis is winning the fight. I think he's won the first 2 rounds. Orozco was able to reverse here. Those are some good times. Those are some good times. Party was bumping. Hey. 2:33. Cage Fury FC wrapping up before KC1. You can still see Bigfoot catch that body. 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Microwave is better than Puck? I like Puck better. I've listened to 2 Microwave albums, though. 2:05. Oh, big left by Lewis. Lewis back with a takedown, just over and over and over again. Lewis keeps going for the keeps going for and getting the takedown. Orozco has looked better in this round. Orozco back up to his feet, getting dragged to the ground. But what did we say in the beginning of this one, guys? It was either going to be an absolute grapple fest, wrestle fuck by Richie Lewis here, or it was going to be both these guys who usually each have success on the ground, and Orozco, with a lot of submissions, as he's trying to go for one here again, trying to roll out of something. It would have been interesting to see them fight on the feet, wrestling and grappling kind of neutralize that, and we see 2 grapplers do some kickboxing, but that was not the case, as Richie Lewis wrestling clinic. Lewis is like super glue. I hope Ferguson retires. Yes. See, this, we agree here. 59 seconds. Oh, big right hand by Lewis. I think Tiger Jaw beats Pup too. I mean, I think that's fair. I think Pup is one of the best punk bands out there right now, United States, Canada, or UK. Like, Morbid Stuff is one of the greatest and most consistent albums I've ever heard. Sure. $18 seconds. I know what you're going to say, though. I'm going to give you like a list of 20, and you're going to be like, oh, they're not big bands because they don't have this many followers on social media. So move the goalposts all you want, man. I will never agree with that fucking take of yours. Ever. Oh, big left elbow by Lewis. So, like, I'm going to owe you $20 because you're going to move the goalposts 100%. So I might as well just send it to you now. But sure. You want to do that? Sure, let's do it. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Speaking of, I've been to a Rise Against concert. Fun stuff. Almost got my jaw broken in the mosh pit. And I'm pretty sure the only like good Fall Out Boy album, or the not like good, but the one that had like all the singles on it, something Cork Tree. I think that one's being remastered and it's coming out next year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Morbid Stuff. Awesome album. Awesome album. Where did 5 Seconds of Summer go? Honestly, the best band out there is Ben's old band. But, like, fuck the members, but Ben's the best. Art is maxed out. You can't even paint anything original anymore. The amount of art out there is mind-boggling. You're morbid today. You'd like this album. You'd like this album. Hockey, I ain't sharing the fight. Thank you so much for sharing it, though. You do you. I ain't sharing your fight, Hockey from home. All right, listening in for the decision, but pretty sure we know how this one's going to go. And again, my apologies, guys. I know I derailed the broadcast here, and that's my fault. First round, the takeaway was Benny Orozco couldn't really get his striking going. Lewis kicked him in the balls twice. Lewis took him to the ground, controlled him. Round 2, Lewis controlled Orozco for pretty much all the round. For the third round, Orozco did land some strikes early, was able to reverse, but was mostly controlled. It's all good, dude. Like I said, I enjoy the conversation. It's boring when people agree. Some things I vehemently disagree on, like this. And some things I like the conversation on. But positive. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Richie Lewis takes this one unanimous decision, serving Benny Orozco his second loss. It's more about how the art is made on Instagram and TikTok now than the actual art. I cannot believe that KC fight card is still on, by the way. Food inventions maxed out. Everything maxed out. Everything sucks. Yeah. What a great way to look at stuff. If I like Pop, I'm donating $5 more. Let's go. Everything sucks. Everything is maxed out. Life sucks. Music sucks. Art sucks, ladies and gentlemen. But MMA will never be maxed out. Life sucks. Music sucks. Art sucks. But MMA doesn't suck, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking go. Morbid stuff. That is the best album. That is the best album. This chat is cooked right now. Oh, thank you so much, brother. Pizza sucks. I got a pizza instead of this guy gave me a cheese pizza instead of the one with topping. What the fuck? See, that pizza delivery man sucks. Thank you so much for the $2, my man. Appreciate you. I never said there wasn't a new MMA move, brother. MMA sucks.
Emotional damage.
This is why I like living life with a water bottle half full. Because if everything sucks, you just get angry and morbid. Which helps with writing punk music. MMA hit its ceiling. There it is. I said it. It hasn't, though, because the UFC doesn't have 5 judges, doesn't have open scoring, it doesn't have superior rule set. When that day comes, MMA will hit its ceiling. Anyone know who the girl interviewer is? I don't. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. What a crazy, crazy day of fucking streams, of fights, of lack thereof fights, of schedule changes, the whole 9 yards. What will not change, ladies and gentlemen, what will not change is the schedule moving forward. That is right. We are going to keep going here. We have yet another stream to cover in just a couple of hours. That is right. Grappling 76, ladies and gentlemen. I will adjust the start time as I do believe it starts a little bit earlier than this. I thought the Cage Fury FC was going to go a little later, but now we got some Grappling, ladies and gentlemen. Rooting for Kai Machado right now. We will live on, baby. We will live on. I know they're never going to do it, but the only way it can peak is if they do it. But DraftKings will not let them do it. DraftKings will not let them do it. One day the sun will blow up the entire system. And thank God we'll be long gone at that time. This is the one you have the OF sub? No, that was... So to watch Cage Fury FC's prelims, you have to be an OF subscriber. This one, you have to be a subscriber of just the Grotchin YouTube channel. But I think it's... Or maybe a member of the Grotchin YouTube channel. The 36, nice dude. Grotchin countdown starts first time watching. High ceiling, low floor. Either the fights are boring and they suck, or the fights are actually a lot of fun and there's random superior rule set in there. Good night, Hog from home. Grotchin. Oh, shit. Here's the Grotchin stream. Here's the Grotchin stream. We'll be live for that. Make the best of every day as the best you can, guys. It's normal. It is indeed. It's all good, Hog from home. It's all good. It wouldn't be a normal stream without Hoggy from home coming in and out of the chat like 100 times. Again, thank you so much, by the way, James, for the $2. Morbid Stuff, one of my favorite. If you like punk music, it's one of my favorite punk bands, and I love how the album's so consistent. Every song is like an 8, 9, or 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Nah, but everything sucks. What's up, Dougie? But yeah, join us in a couple hours. I'm going to adjust this to start at 11:30 my time, which is in 2 hours. So join us then. And lastly on the schedule, ladies and gentlemen, this fucking me apologizing all this bullshit on my feed here. Tomorrow we will be live for Thunder Fights 50, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll cover some CJI as well. I really do like punk music. Let's go. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, by the way, Holland Dan Sock for the conversation, as always, sir. And for all the donations that you hooked us up with on the last stream. Holland Dan Sock actually gave 2 memberships out in the last stream. $2 donation. And I want to say two $2 donations. So I owe you some emojis. Look up Craig Jones Lucy ad. Hold on. On Twitter or on YouTube? I don't see it on YouTube. Is it on Twitter? Is it in our Discord? GTA next year? That's the one thing I don't have a glass half full on. I just, GTA for me is a big question mark. When it comes, it comes. Sick. Sounds good, Hawking from home. Gun to my head, I will. But maybe this was debut on CJI. If somebody finds it on Twitter, just put it in the Discord. I'm playing GTA 6 when it comes out, but I'm looking forward to Ghost of Yote on October 2nd. Shane, are you going to get GTA on... You probably should just get it on PC so that we can play together, because I'm going to get it on PC. I'm not buying a fucking console to play GTA. But anyways, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're still rooting for Kai Machado. Cannot believe that card's still on. If I wasn't streaming like another 5-hour stream all through the night, we would stay on for that one. But go Kyle Machado. Isn't it like 112? Probably going to be more. Yes, sir. I promise I won't fall asleep. I'm staying awake. It's at about 2.5 hours. Okay. I will check that out right now. I just brought up the Lucy ad about 2.5 hours in. Do you want to see my reaction to it? All right, I'll it's gonna take me forever to fucking stand to watch Hinato interview after. Why? Oh fuck! I literally clicked the B team one. I'm like, what is going on here? Is it on Flow? Okay, it's on Flow Grappling. I was like, Oh, Hanato's interview. I see it right now. The Lucy ad. Okay, I found it. I'm watching it. I didn't know that was like a nicotine pouch. Oh, he's shooting the Zins. That's funny. Just like the UFC bit. Who would have thunk? Dude, you can't scare me with that hockey from home shit, man. You can't scare that hockey from home shit. One of these days she's gonna come flying through that fucking window and is gonna slice my throat. On stream. Blood squirting everywhere, Kill Bill style. I hope you all are fucking laughing then. Syndrome of a Down. Oh my god, dude. I'm listening to Hanato right now. That was a good commercial. Thank you for getting me to watch it. Yeah, Hanato Larange is my favorite. Yo. Thank you so much. Yo, all their albums are good, but that one is my favorite, Morbid Stuff. And my second favorite album is from a Minnesota band called Dillinger 4. Album called Civil War. That's my second favorite punk band or punk album of all time. Yeah, it means I can tell if I'm gonna like them just 2 minutes into Dark Days. Dude, listen to Morbid Stuff from head to toe. The album's awesome. The whole album's on YouTube. No, the possum will. Thank you so much for the $5. This is the gray shirt. Off the bat, I like the tone of Dark Days by Pup. First time ever hearing Pup, by the way. This is hilarious, dude. Again, the Gabby Garcia, Hanato Larange, and Craig Jones sit down last year was probably the best piece of MMA like lore content that we will ever have. This is literally like his podcast. I was abused as a child. You must have been an attractive young. Ay, carajo. Hanato, Dutch guy, Heifer addict, porra. Why don't you make some chamomile tea? I have not, dude. If I did the driver, it would be my last moment. You wouldn't see me again. I'd be chopped up in little pieces. I love how people are donating to Flow. None of them. Fucking Lex Friedman just donated $100, and it's gonna be Flo who takes all the money. Oh my god. Oh. Have you guys seen the Hanato Larange show, like his old podcast? It's fucking amazing, dude. It's so funny. Poor Chris Lieben, when he was on it, he was just ripping him for losing to Anderson Silva. Let's see if I can find. I'll leave you guys with one. All right, here's the Chris Weidman. And the skits in the beginning, too. The Brokeback Mountain skit with freaking Barnett was hilarious as well. I'll leave you with this. All right, mastering the system. And Hanato Larange helped me through the dark times. To be honest, dark, lonely times out of my jiu-jitsu family digitally. Dude. Hanato, one of the best. One of the best. Dexter style. He was like he's a comedian in the United States, a comedian, and he made this jiu-jitsu black belt master persona called Hanato Laranja, and he's been trolling Joe Rogan and Vinny Magalesh ever since. I love Moicano's podcast. Yeah, I watch. He's hilarious. Glad Craig Jones made him more familiar with him. Dude, I remember watching him a lot back then, and I just like forgot that he was still doing his thing. He was still doing some like podcast appearances here and there, but now he has been thrown back into like the MMA stratosphere, which is awesome. Yep. He went to Eddie Bravo's gym. You know the lore. A young Ronda Rousey as well. All right, guys. I leave you with some Hanato. No. Hanato Laranja, dude. Okay, Toxic. Hold on. If Toxic doesn't know who he is, Toxic, I'm going to leave you with this. This is your birthday homework. This is a birthday present for you. This was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. And this was a lot of people's introduction to him. Okay? This was last year. When Craig Agenzi was taking on Gabby Garcia in the jiu-jitsu match. Here you go, Toxic. Merab versus Edgar. Probably Merab. But I love Frankie Edgar, and I think if he fought at 135 and 145 in his like peak, like if there was that division, he'd still be running that shit. Hell yeah, dude. I rewatch / listen to this at least twice a year. His mid-match pep talks went hard too last year. Yes, what you doing, you stupid Australian carajo? Honda housing. Hey, thank you for the donations, man. And I'm glad you like the music. Again, Dillinger Force, Civil War. They dropped the mic with one of the best punk albums ever and just fucked right off into the forests of Minnesota. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much, Hole and Dan Sock, for the support in the last stream. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. See you for a little Japanese MMA in just over 2 hours for a little Grotchin. Peace. I am out of here. See you guys tomorrow also for some Brazilian MMA and a little bit more CJI. And always remember,
just because you get more picks right doesn't mean you're better at predictions than me.
Hank hates Brazilians.
Fuck yourself!